Welcome to the beginning of the 10-day challenge. I am Glazer of Snap Judgments, Marvel Snap player and streamer and content creator. What we'll be doing here, starting in the series, is playing a bunch of different mobile games, a bunch of different games for 10 days each. During that 10 days, we're going to make multiple videos covering the early game content. We're going to start out with Hearthstone, since, as a Marvel Snap streamer, the granddaddy game of Marvel Snap is Hearthstone. Ben Brode came from there. Um, Apparently, years ago, I have no memory of this. I made a Hearthstone account and I played it. So when I tried to log in, it was like, you're back. So what we're going to do, what we're going to start with here is we're going to start with the tutorial. I don't think I even finished the tutorial the first time I played because Lord knows I remember zero about this game. So we're going to play the tutorial of Hearthstone. We're going to take a look at what this game is. When you first load it up, you're just going to get a screen. You're going to get the tutorial. Let's take a look, and then we'll take a look at some different content and things we can do in the game. Beginning right now, once this, actually decides to load. Apparently, this game does not like loading for me. Here we go, game. Here we go, game. There we go. All right, cool. So we are Jaina, and we're fighting Rexar. We have 30 health. They have 10 health, is what I would guess here. Oh, okay. Okay, sure. It's cool. They're giving me early story stuff. Hover over card to view its abilities. Whenever I cast a spell, gain +1 attack. All right, so attack is left, health is right. I'm asleep, which I assume is something like summoning sickness. As an old Magic player, we end turn. Opponent gets a turn. This is not the fastest moving thing ever. I'm going to hope there's a way to upgrade animation at some point. Their pig has just forward 2. And then we just blast out the minion. And since we cast a spell, this gets +1. And now we can use that to attack him and bring him down to 8. Seems reasonable. Nothing super fancy here. Nothing super fancy at all. Um, wow, 1,000 games have basically stolen this game's info. And then they deal 2 damage directly to my face, but I have 28 and they have 8, so that doesn't seem like it's going to be a problem. To win, you bring your opponent to 0 health. Yep. We drop our homie. We attack. Yeah, summoning sickness we established. Can I only summon before or can I summon after attacking is going to be the next question. Ooh, they play a couple of piggies that have charge. Charge means they can attack immediately. It says it somewhere. Okay. Minions damage each other when attacking, which means that these two killed each other perfectly fine. And these two killed each other perfectly fine. Not my turn, but I'm board wiped. Arcane. Yep. Arcane Servant is just a nice simple 3/2, so we're starting with a bunch of vanilla, really simple stuff. Obviously, that makes sense. Doesn't make this the most engaging experience I've ever had in a game, though. What just happened? They just dropped an 8 power, cool, King Crush, basically a big old T-Rex. The T-Rex wrecks me. How can I finish him off? I don't have a card. Oh, because I draw. And then I just ignore that and kill the boss, and it doesn't matter if I kill the minion. Lovely. Lovely. All right. Perfectly cromulent first battle. Cool. Let's keep it going. Cool animations. Cute stuff. Got a reward. We got a login PC reward. Good for that. Rewind. Battlecry summon 2 random legendary minions. That seems like it's probably pretty decent. We got new stuff. We now fight the next tutorial battle as we continue on. By the way, only the first video will be the very beginner content. After that, we'll go into there will be research before the next video. I want the first video to be relatively cold so that we just see what the early game is like. That is all we're going for. We're trying to know what the very beginning of playing Hearthstone looks like if you decide to join me on this journey and play. Okay. Cool. I'm a puny human. Lovely. I assume I start with one in mana. Where is my mana? Oh, it's at the very bottom where I could barely see it. Okay, so we don't. Yeah, see, we don't have mana. It's called mana too. Look at that. All right, this is our just a 2/2. You know, I get keeping it simple, but like starting with some cooler stuff wouldn't be the worst. We have powerful stuff happening late game as we continue to go along, but so far we've just got vanilla, vanilla, vanilla. We could do better, I feel like, as far as early game content goes, right? Like this isn't terrible, but like attacking now seems dumb because that just kills my guy. Okay. Oh, can I just attack through him? Or do I have to attack here? Oh, I can just attack right around the minions. That seems silly, but okay. Can't stop me now? What's this? Hero power, 2 armor. Okay. So basically 2 extra HP there. Where are these coming from? Oh, our hero powers. Okay. Can I do that and then play this? Oh, I can do it after. So I always want to do that for information purposes, right? Okay, that seems cool. So that makes sense. So we can attack, then play things. I assume that's how I'm supposed to do things to give the opponent less information. They do 3 damage. Right to my face. Good choice. Armoring themselves is an interesting choice here too, huh? Apparently we're searching for the fire spell, which is going to give +2 here. And we can't. Oh, that's lame. Sure, sure, sure. We're doing the job here perfectly fine, right? Well, that's annoying. Huh. So if we damage that, it gets +3. Can I turn it into a sheep? Yeah, let's turn it into a sheep. And I guess I can do that. I don't think I'm supposed to. I think I'm supposed to actually just do. Oh, I can only use that once. Ugh. All right, I guess I have one left. Oh, cool. I didn't realize it would actually hit the boss too. They could explain this a little bit better for a tutorial, huh? Sure. And then the fireball is going to kill these 3. This is nice and curated. I don't have 7, so I'm going to have to draw. Sure. Let's blow them up. Let's also, while we're here, get a couple of weenies and then turn. I believe we have 7 mana next turn. Ooh, 4 damage to my face. Lovely. Well, we're going to drop that, and that wins the game automatically, right? Big old finisher. Cool animation, a little bit too much vanilla stuff, but Battle 2 did feel better than Battle 1, so hopefully we continue to amp it up. I think these battles are taking a really long time. Is the like real downside here? I don't really want to take like 15 minutes per battle, but like I guess that's what we're doing because even the tutorial is taking a long time. Time for the final tutorial battle, which will be the final thing we do this video, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Let's hope the third one is even more engaging. Um, this isn't bad at all. It's just a little slow, I think, is where I'm landing right now. A little slow, and it's not giving me like enough to do early. I don't mind a longer game, but um and I understand that they're not going to give me the most complicated things early, right? But this is very, very vanilla. Ooh, we got a. This is very cool. For my raid friends, it's like Yukamasa. All right. Wait, why do I get an extra card? Okay, cool. Sure. Simple enough. Simple enough. As we continue on, the scourge rises. All right. We get a 1/1 ghoul with charge, which just attacks me and then immediately dies. That's totally fine. All we can play is this. Okay, but that doesn't have anything else. After you cast a spell, oh, that's pretty good. So whenever I cast a spell, that's going to do some decent damage. Cool. Summons two ghouls. Well, I mean, I guess you can just keep giving me the absolute perfect draw. I get it. Just like, yeah, it's fine. Um, chat is noting because I'm live on Twitch at twitch.tv/pulseglazer as I'm playing this. Is noting, wait till I try Yu-Gi-Oh! If I want slow things. So I'm actually excited to try Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm a high school teacher for anyone who's brand new here, and a lot of my students play Yu-Gi-Oh! I know, I wouldn't have thought it either. Okay, yeah. Again, perfect draws every game, right? And then this does the extra damage, and then we just hit again. So a lot of my students play Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm curious to try Yu-Gi-Oh. Remember that this game will exist for 10 days for us, unless I absolutely hate it, I guess. Oh, I can use my hero power? Sure. Thanks for letting me know. And then we're going to move on, I believe, to Regis Kilbin's game, because I'm really, really excited to try Regis's game. And then we have a special key for a new Richard Garfield game. So it seems like those are going to be our very, very early games. Wait, oh, they can attack me with their actual champ, huh? Their actual guy becomes interesting. That's pretty cool. I don't know, just shoot him for 6. That's fine. Okay. Oh, taunt. So they have to be attacked. That makes sense. So you can't just attack around them. Interesting. 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 So here we go. All right, that's fine. Gotta love that taunt. And now none of these can attack me. So we freeze all the enemy minions. We continue to shoot them. And then this will just kill him next turn. All right, fine. That was cheesy enough to be entertaining. Oh, they're now like super scary, huh? So I used to play a Game of Thrones, the living card game, and that was very Valar Morghulis-ish. Blow up the board. So we continue on. Yes, Philly. This is the first time. No, so apparently I played Hearthstone years ago, and I literally would swear I've never seen this before. So we're just running through the tutorial, and then we'll continue on with later videos in the series. Oh, apparently the Lich King has the power of frost and is going to freeze me. That's pretty good. 5 damage, freezes whatever, and gives them a frost run. And a little chargy baby. Hi, little chargy baby. Some decent damage there. No plays, just gotta. Well, luckily we drew a draw card. Lovely, 3 damage and freeze. Oh, alright, well then. Sure. So as I was trying to download this yesterday, there was a CAPTCHA in order to install Hearthstone, and I had to call my friend Brady and try and figure out this CAPTCHA. It took like literally hours. It was such a giant pain in the butt. It's why this video is a day later than I expected. I mean, great. We win then because giant fireball to the face is good enough to win. Interesting. So we won. It took forever, but we won. All right, let's get back to the home screen. I'll give you my impressions and we'll wrap this one up. And then we'll be, oh, the end is upon us. Fight for all futures, echoes of the infinite mini set close. We have Dark Moon Treasures, which I apparently don't have to go see. Okay. So we have Hearthstone complete using decks from your collection, Battlegrounds, battle 7 opponents, Arena, and other things, modes. This is what we're going to be doing next time. We're going to go through what each of these means and what we can do in each of these different areas as like a mini tutorial. And then our video 3, I'm going to do a ton of research and do a big old beginner's guide for you. So that's going to be the next couple of videos. My initial impressions of this game are honestly, it didn't do very much to hook me. It is not a bad time. The tutorial is not terrible, but it's also not the most engaging thing. It's almost too simple for its own good. Battles are a little slow and a little long. There is a certain cheesiness that I find endearing, but overall, I think that this is going to be a game that has potential, but it feels like it's going to take longer to get into than I'm really going to want to. And we only have 10 days for this to make it to my full rotation. At the end of the 10 days, obviously, this is going to be rank 1. It's the only game on our list now, right? We're going to rank every game that we play, and any game we really like, any game that y'all really like and convince me of, we're going to add to our long term rotation. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, this look at the very beginning of Hearthstone. Hopefully you join me on my Hearthstone journey if you're a long term player. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you're brand new, download the game, give it a try. We're going to go free to play for this series, obviously, and enjoy it. Hope subscribe, ring that bell. We'll be back. I'm hoping for Sunday with another Hearthstone video. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.